All right, this is a different type of video, so I want to pick my words carefully and share it with everybody who's going to tune in on YouTube, if anybody even watches this. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jose Tellez. I am the founder of a brand new soccer streaming platform known as GOLZ TV, and I am making this video to really offer some context as to why I'm launching this platform and this site, and the mission that we're on here at GOLZ TV, which is very near and dear to my heart as someone who grew up playing soccer in the United States at a very young and early age, and scaled that into playing high school soccer competitively, club soccer competitively, college soccer competitively, and ultimately, really wants to have an impact on the landscape of soccer in North America moving forward in some form or capacity. So if you guys, first off, have no context around what I'm talking about, GOLZ TV, as I mentioned before, a completely soccer-centric streaming platform that is really focused on user-generated content, I should say fan-generated content, more than anything else. I believe the future of this game rests on the shoulders of the most adamant fans and supporters on this side of the world. And so if you were to go visit the website GOLZ.tv today, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. It is a platform that is not just streaming any type of soccer content on the internet. It is almost specifically focused on fans and telling stories or showcasing fans in the best and most relevant ways possible, because I believe that is the future of this game. I think up to this point, legacy media, those who tend to control a lot of the narrative because they purchased the broadcasting rights to the biggest leagues around the world, I think they're all doing it the same way. And in my opinion, when I say doing it, they're growing the game of soccer, trying to capture more fans, build a fan base for the future of the sport. I believe they're doing it almost incorrectly. And in my opinion, when I think about the mission that we're on here at GOLZ TV, which is not just to grow the fandom of soccer in this country or in North America as a whole, but to go a step further and deeper, I would say it's also to grow the culture, which I feel, true soccer culture, I don't believe exists in North America in this moment. I think that we're very fragmented as a fan base. I believe that major markets have, those very, very strong pockets of fans, right? You look at New York, you look at LA, you look at even Dallas, right? Seattle, other markets around the country that have a pretty awesome fan base, and it's growing year over year. I think it's great. I think what we're missing is an identity that brings all of these markets and fans together and unites us. I think we're building it. I think it's been a long time coming, and we have a long road ahead of ourselves. But I also believe that we cannot mimic what other countries, especially, countries like the UK or countries in Europe where soccer or football is very prominent. I don't believe it's the right approach to necessarily mimic or copy what it is that they're doing and what works for them, right? I think that taking the legacy approach where we identify players of yesteryear, bring them in, show them how to be on-air talent, and then let them convert the fans of tomorrow, I don't believe that is the approach. I think that works for countries where this sport is very relevant and bleeds into everyday life already, but that isn't the case here in America. I think that we're doing a great job of capturing the soccer fans who are already embedded into this sport, primarily millennials, right? Those who are maybe 28, 29, 30 and above, right? Even 35 and above. But I don't believe we're capturing the next generation of fans effectively, because the content that is being created currently isn't relevant to them, right? It's relevant to the adults who were children when many of these pundits were players. And we have that emotional connection to those personalities. I don't believe that exists for the generation who's, 22, 21, 20 in their teens, right? I believe that instead of watching players like Landon Donovan or Alexi Lawless or Clint Dempsey or any other pundit that played for the U.S. men's national team, I think what they're doing instead is heading to platforms like Twitch, to YouTube, and tuning in to their favorite independent content creators who are building content and community around this game. And they're doing so because it feels relevant. They're watching true fans. And I feel as though that's what's really missing from this country in general, is more fan-generated content, more fans and communities leading the next generation of fans into those stadiums, into those destinations and places where community and a culture can truly be built. And I don't want to sit here and pretend that GOLZ TV is 100% going to feel like this today. Today, it feels more like a Netflix for soccer, if we're being honest. It is fan-generated content that is categorized by various categories, right? Whether it's U.S. soccer, European club soccer, college soccer, vlogs, match reactions, whatever it may be. There's a ton there to consume. But I think it's the start, right? I think it's the start. It's the first of its kind platform that prioritizes the fan experience above all else. I do want to scale this platform into strong storytelling over time, but I think that relevancy is massively important, and it's something that I feel is being missed currently today. So this is why we launched GOLZ TV. This is what I think the future of soccer really holds for the fans of today and the fans of tomorrow. We obviously want to continue scaling this up as much as we possibly can. And we can't do that without your support. So what I wanted to kind of say today, what I wanted to come on, turn the camera on, turn my mic on, and really communicate to anybody who tunes into this channel is this is why we're building it. This is why we've launched GOLZ TV, 5+ months ago. This is why we launched this YouTube channel 5+ months ago. And we're still in the earliest days of this. As you can see, our subscriber count is slowly growing. Our content is slowly getting more creative, more strategic. We're starting to prioritize the creators who are building communities, telling their stories, how they were brought into this beautiful game. And hopefully through this, we can create a socially acceptable excuse for soccer fans of all ages, right? Not just millennials, but more importantly, Gen Z, to come together and build this game up to what we know basketball to be, what we know baseball to be, what we know any other top American sport to be in this country. It's something that we hold near and dear to us, and it really is embedded in American culture. I would love for soccer to be there one day. And this is my attempt at doing just that, making soccer culturally relevant in the United States and in North America. So from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate anybody who's ever tuned into a video, anybody who's ever hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It means more than you know. And for those who have found their way over to GOLZ TV, again, that domain is GOLZ.tv. I can't even thank you enough. It's something that I had an idea that was selfish for me. I brought it to life because I felt that I would use something like this. I tune into fan-generated content all day, every day on YouTube. Why not go to a destination on the internet where that's all I'm able to consume, and continue to further embed myself into this game that I just love so much. So again, whether you're tuning into Box to Box, for the first time, or when I say Box to Box, I mean this channel, GOLZ TV, whether you're tuning in for the first time or you're a recurring visitor and viewer, I sincerely appreciate you. I hope we get the chance to meet one day. I would love to make a ton of new friends through the lens of the beautiful game, and of course, the content that we create. So again, my name is Jose Tejas. I'm the founder of GOLZ TV, and I sincerely appreciate anyone who supports this channel and supports the mission that we're on to make soccer culturally relevant in the United States. That's all for me. If you guys, again, if you like this video, please take a quick minute to just tune in to the rest of the content that we have on this channel. We share so much from other content creators across all of YouTube when it comes to soccer. But more importantly, we interview quite a few content creators on this channel to help tell as many stories as we possibly can. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.